Okay. Let us start. We did activities for visitors to Norway. Okay. What I'm going to do for this one, and I received you all your answers, but I'm going to send you the one with the mark scheme here. Okay. Please try to check your answers at home. And then we're going to talk about it next time. This one we started with, and then I provided the answers. Okay, so please, those people who haven't finished it, please try to respond, try to finish, and just check your answers. Now what we're going to do is this one. Let us go to number 3. The third part of the class is meeting a famous person, and that's number 2. We did meeting a famous person, number 1, and that has to
About
do
Muhammad
with
Salah, the first
Mo
one, right?
Salah. Exactly.
Yes.
And because it's commonly tested, I wrote another one. You recently met and talked to a person who is famous in your country. Write an email to a relative describing what happened. And of course, everybody knows Big Ramy. In your email, you should give details of the famous person and where you met. Explain what you talked about. Describe how you felt afterwards. The picture above may give you some ideas, but you are free to use your own ideas, as we always say. And then let us start the first one. Dear Omar. And I need Yara Ahmed. Would you read the introduction, please? And then we're going to comment on it.
You'll never guess who I saw last night at Costa Cafe. I might have forgotten some minor details due to excitement, but let me relive the whole experience for you.
Okay. A good introduction. There are some really good expressions here. Okay. I have forgotten some minor details due to excitement. Okay. Some people might say, Mr. Register here, is there anything with the register, ya Muhammad? No, I mean, it's fine. But let me relive the whole experience. A good expression as well. Relive the whole experience. Like what? Recall it again. For you. Adham Islam.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was enjoying a coffee with my friend Adham when suddenly there was a commotion outside. Quickly, I rushed outside. There I stood frozen for a few seconds to see Big Ramy at the entrance. Unbelievable, right?
Okay, so let us see the expressions. Let us see the other, I mean, like criteria and rubrics that's in that paragraph, and judge. I was enjoying coffee with my friend Adham when suddenly the use of what يا مستر of the complex sentence. خلاص يا شباب. I was enjoying a coffee with my friend Adham when suddenly there was a commotion outside. What does it mean, commotion? Something like, uproar, دوشة, hausa, fuss, or even disturbance. Okay. What about commotion? I mean, it is a less common vocabulary, which is needed. Quickly, I rushed outside. Mister, it's a short sentence. Sometimes we need short sentences in emails. That's fine. There I stood frozen. Good expression. For a few seconds to see Big Ramy at the entrance. The use of the parentheses here, unbelievable, right? I mean, that's really good. It adds to creating interest and as well as what the personalization. Okay, fine. Then let us go to the other paragraph. Yeah, Sarah Sameh, would you start reading, please?
Need I tell you how much I adore Big Ramy? His stature may make him look like he's quite high and mighty at first, but he's incredibly down to earth. When I saw fans encircling him for autographs, I rushed in a hurry manner. Needless to say, he snickered at the jazzed look on my face. As you know, curiosity is my notable trait, so I spilled out some of my stupid questions, and surprisingly, he didn't mind answering every one of it, even the questions about his personal stuff. He then cracked a joke about my baseball cap before writing an autograph on it.
Okay. I mean, it's a long paragraph, right? Need I, and that's a question, need I to tell you? I mean, that's nice. Need I to tell you how much I adore Big Ramy? His statue, his well-built, sturdy body, may make him look he's quite high and mighty, like maybe aggressive and tough at first. But he's incredibly down to earth. I could use down to earth to means practical, but here I use it to mean what? Modest. لكن فعلا كان متواضع جدا. But he's incredibly down to earth. When I saw fans encircling him, instead of saying, يا عمر يا وائل, a lot of fans around him, you understand? Why encircling him, teacher? He's trying to ensure what? Using less common vocabulary. When I saw fans encircling him for autographs, I rushed in a hurry-scurry manner, like in a very disorderly manner, مش عارف رايح فين وجاي منين كده يعني. Like due to the excitement again. Needless to say, again, he snickered at the just look on my face. And snickered here sort of laughed, sort of giggled, ضحكة خفيفة, ضحكة صغيرة, at the just look. We just look on my face. Why the look is just? Because it is full of excitement. يبقى لما أقول just look, اللوك بتاعتك, النظرة بتاعتك full of excitement لأنك أنت you met that person, that hero. خلاص كده. And then haha, that's nice as well. Then as you know, personalization. Curiosity is my notable trait. انت عارف ان حب الاستطلاع حاجة فيا جوايا يعني, صفة فيا حلوة. So I spelled out some of my stupid questions. Spelled out, the use of that phrasal verb is really good here. Simply because, somebody else, some other candidate will say, يا سما ايه, so I asked him some questions, or I asked him some stupid questions. Okay, يا يوسف يا أيمن, but here I spelled out some of my stupid questions. And it is personalization if you just feel it. يا أحمد يا كامل, يا محمد يا فتحي, if you feel it, يا عمر, يا شباب, you feel like what? It is really good. And surprisingly, the use of adverbs, يا شباب, اللي هي that suit, the register is really phenomenal here. And surprisingly, he didn't mind answer every one of it. Okay, so didn't mind answering. That's really good construction, and it is really recommended. Even the questions about his personal stuff. Somebody say, well, teacher, when I write stuff, you say it's slang. If you wrote it once, that's fine, okay? But don't overdo it, okay? Right. He then cracked a joke. Somebody would say, why couldn't I say, Yanur, he told the joke? Tell a joke. What's the problem with that? Crack the joke. It suits the register of the email, and it's nice. Crack the joke about my baseball cap before writing an autograph on it, okay? A very good paragraph. A very good paragraph. Then we come to Yamin, Muhammad Said. Let us go to this paragraph, the other paragraph. Go ahead.
I literally did my happy dance once he left, giving me his Gap cap. I could still hear the pounding of my heart. LOL. It was like a dream. No, it was like a dream came true to finally meet my biggest idol. It's surely going to take quite some time to quit rekindling the memory of this surreal encounter. I know how heartsick he'd be to have missed it all, but hey, my friend Adham took some cool snaps. I'll make sure you get them.
Perfect. A lot of idioms, some less common vocabulary. You understand what I mean? So, the other one here is I literally, and the use of literally, I love it. Personally, I love it, okay? In email writing, okay? So, I literally did my happy dance, okay? So, you know when you are very happy, you dance in order to show how happy you are, okay? I did my happy dance once he left, giving me his Gap cap. I could still hear the bounding of my heart. Everybody knows it. Bounding of my heart. Okay? Lol. It was like a dream came true, another idiomatic, to finally meet my biggest idol. It's surely another adverb going to take quite some time to quit rekindling the memory. It will take me some time to what? To stop remembering. So rekindling means what? Recalling. Remembering. هياخد مني وقت كبير عشان انسى اللي حصل ده. memory of what? Of this surreal encounter. ولما أقول surreal يا شباب معناها dream like, unusual. خلينا نخليها hyphenated حلو قوي. Dream like encounter. What does mean encounter, Mr. Meeting. I can see it in your faces here, like teacher, but encounter. Yeah, that's Omar Wael said it's narrative. طبعا narrative. طبعا narrative. Encounter, Mr. It's meeting. Why you don't go for meeting? I mean, like, why encounter, which sound like a formal teacher? And I say, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody can feel it's very obscene. يعني فاضحة أو إنها very formal. I mean, that's fine. Okay. طيب. But hey, حلوة جدا يا شباب. Create interest. Keep creating interest. My friend Adham took some cool snaps. I'll make sure you get them. وفي الآخر خالص, I have to dash to tell my friend Hussam the whole story. Bye for now. Cheerio. Ziad. You got the point?
Mister.
I have a major problem identifying types of emails. May I please have some guidance on it? حاضر حاضر يا حبيبي. أنا قلنا حاضر هجاوبك يا مصطفى. أنا قلت يا إخوانا إيه؟ ها meeting someone. That's what I think type number one في narrative. Okay, when you meet someone famous. Okay, all what happened here, it has some sort of narrative about it till you got the chance to have Big Rami's autograph. So I mean your happiest moments is what your happiest moment is narrative. Something daring or unusual or risky or dangerous is narrative. Everyday occurrences, like whatever happens every day, خلاص كده, that's كمان like meeting a famous person is narrative يا عمر يا وائل. Any other questions here? Any other
Mister.
questions here? Yeah, tell me.
Mister, in this email we rhetorical questions, right?
لا ما فيش غير هنا, يعني عملنا هنا need I to tell you how much I adore Big Ramy? I mean, yeah, that's fine. Okay. طيب مش عايزين
Okay,
نقول.
Mister, and the word snap, but isn't it a slang?
No. It's fine. Cool snaps. That's fine. It's informal. Okay. طيب.
Okay, Mister. Okay.
Then this is what this is this email. So please, لو سمحتوا, study it again or just watch the recording. Okay. Then let us now do something else, which yeah, this one. Okay. Let us do this one, and that's film review. Needless to say, in the film review, as I told you before, لو سمحتوا, choose one film, choose one book, okay, and get well prepared. عايزين تاخدوا ده حضراتكم, وحد عايز يكتب عنه يبقى something new, that's fine, okay. مش عايزين, it's up to you. يعني انا مش بجبر حد على حاجه, لكن انا هنا لما كتبت just points. I don't have to what? I don't have to write the whole thing. لكن طبعا انا مع جدا ان انا اثبت دلوقتي حالي, وانا المفروض مثلا هقول سما, ساره هاني ويارا وعمر والناس كلها هنا يا شباب. بليز be ready. ظبط نفسك في فيلم ريفيو and book ريفيو. خلاص كده. مصطفى بيقول do we memorize the film and book review؟ طبعا لان طبعا هيجي very general. لما يقول لك اكتب book review هيبقى book review. You have read a book recently, او you have seen a movie recently or a film recently. فمش هيحدد لك فيلم بعينه. عايزين تاخدوا بقى Terminator 2. خلاص كده. انا I personally love. Okay, لان I watched ages ago. Introduction. Terminator 2, written and directed by James Cameron. Science fiction, special effects, action. You still can do this. You can go for setting and plot. وفي setting and plot, you can go for set in the 19th century America, USA. A twisting plot. When I say twisting plot, means what? An unexpected development in a film, in a movie. You got it? Arnold, the hero, is no longer playing the bad Terminator in Terminator 2. Mission is to stop the deadly liquid shape-shifting T-1000 Patrick and save the world. If you have watched the film, okay, that's the mission. Then we have got commentary here. Movie is enhanced by introducing dangerous threats to the survival of the heroes. كان في خطر فعلا، يعني مخاطر جامدة قوي لبقاء الهيروز الأبطال. Exciting because all important physical essence of the fear of the chase is retained. يعني الفير حضراتكم والفير of the chase المطاردة كانت يا ابني ايه؟ It continued like for a long time or till the end of the movie. You got it? Amazing special effects. You need to comment on that one as well. How robots, machines can influence the human race. You can talk about this as well in the plot and the commentary. Detrimental effects, harmful effects. We studied that word before. Harmful effects of scientific advancement. How beneficial science is if used wisely. I mean, science could be beneficial if it is used wisely. That's your commentary on the film. Then let us go to what else? Recommendations with reasons. Why should you recommend that film? انا مش عايز احكي كتير. انتوا عندكم samples، خدوا اللي انتوا عايزينه بس وظبطوا حالكم عليه. خلاص. If you feel you don't want to write this، خلاص يعني just forget about it. لكن في شوية expression if you want to add it that would be great to any other film. Well made, a sci-fi action installment that delivers the appealing excitement it promised. وكأن الفيلم فعلا delivers the appealing excitement it promised زي ما قالوا عليه. Full of unpredictable suspense, which is something really good for the excitement. Action-packed, eye-catching animation. I mean, this is what you can see in the movie, and that's why you should recommend people to watch it. Okay. حاضر يا عمر. Suitable for students, animation studies, love special effects, those people who love special effects. يعني if you want to mention the names of I mean directors of course and the writers and stars, that would be fine. جيمس كاميرون والحاجات دي وارنولد شوارزينجر and ليندا هامilton, روبرت باتريك والحاجات. If you want to mention them that's fine. Okay. مستر لا انا بصراحه مستر بص انا psychologically انا مظبط على فيلم ريفيو، مظبط على book review. For what you need to do, just take some simple whatever expressions here or like vocabulary and just add it to your movie. That would be great. Omar Wael, for the previous email, give details of the famous person. Is that physical feature? I mean, that's fine. We said like he's down to earth. He's very modest. We talked about this. He is funny. He has got a sense of humor. لما he cracked a joke. فاكر يا ابن الحلال? So that's fine. Malak Ashraf said, Mister, is it fine if we don't write it in paragraphs? You mean the film review? The film review you mean يا ملك؟ No. You have to write in paragraphs. وطبعا انا بتكلم على فيلم ريفيو، بتكلم على اي ريبورت او ريفيو، فبليز اعملوا لي كمان سب هيدنجز. لازم يبقى عندنا سب هيدنجز. That's very essential. خلاص كده؟ طيب. ايه تاني يا مستر هنتكلم عنه النهارده؟ Something that I consider very important. Very important. خليني اقول لكم النهارده طبعا مش هعمل الارتكل لانها it would take time. خلاص كده يعني out of the whole group في 6 or 7 they wrote well بصراحه. They wrote well. But still it is unfair ان انا to ask you to write very good articles now. But because I know that you are going to have your mocks this week or next week, so and I need to do something about it. Okay. The point now هنبدأ النهارده ازاي نكتب حضراتكم some good introductions starting with some rhetorical questions. Some good introductions and yeah. Mr. Do you mean yes? I mean the fast food what article. خلاص كده. فاحنا عايزين نعرف ازاي نكتب introduction very effective introduction فيها rhetorical question اللي انا I recommend والكامبريدج recommend. خلاص كده. هنعملها ازاي يا مستر؟ هنعملها حضراتكم here This is the one. خدنا كل الرايتنج اللي حصلت السنين اللي فاتت خلاص كده whether good or bad لكن most probably good وعلقت عليها. وجينا هنا بس قبل ما انسى انا عايز محمد عماد. فينك يا محمد يا عماد؟ فكرني بحاجه يا محمد يا عماد. ان انا باي ذا اند اوف ذا كلاس انا عايز اتكلم على حاجه مهمه جدا. at the end of the class I don't know why the board is not opening now. عايزين نفكر كمان يا شباب في ايه يا شباب في writing a review about or on a product. Remember what I said. Writing a review on or about what? A product. خلاص. هنتكلم عنه بعدين. طيب مستر انت بتعمل ايه هنا؟ انا سميت الورقه دي حضراتكم Writing Effective Introductions for School Magazine Articles, adding vigor to rhetorical questions. Vigor I mean what? Strength. يا سارة. I mean vitality. يا نور. اوكي يا ريم. طيب عايز تقول ايه يا مستر مهند؟ انا جبت لكم تقريبا كل الموضوعات اللي هتيجي في امتحان. وانا I literally mean it. يعني ايه يا مستر؟ يعني حضرتك taking a gap year بيجي كتير. Taking up risky sports, being a celebrity. Teenagers use the internet too much. Remember this. Time of the school day should be changed to begin and finish earlier. Then, private school versus public school. Mobile phones. ايه تاني يا مستر؟ Is war a solution to maintain peace and harmony? Being a celebrity. Number 2. ايه تاني يا مستر؟ Spending money on space exploration. حلو كمان جدا. Telemedicine, using computers at doctor's surgery. Tattoos ما شفناهوش كتير. Keeping animals in zoos, commonly tested. Bringing tablets to classrooms. الأيام دي مهم. Installing a drinks and snacks machine in the school. Shopping on the internet. Family meal time. Are you with or against? Taking up risky sports. Competitive team sports. Destroying local museum عشان تبني حاجة تاني. Mister, didn't you say that avoid writing about wars and conflicts? When you write email يعني we don't have to write about this. Okay. طيب. Replacing library with computer labs. طبعا ده كله كامبريدج طبعا. Replacing library with computer labs. موضوع حلو جدا. Sending children abroad for further studies. موضوع كمان كويس. Keeping animals in zoos. Number 2. Reading a book versus watching a film. ايه تاني يا شباب؟ Do you think it's more beneficial to use a global language worldwide? Would choosing having a busy life with no privacy would you choose having a busy life with no privacy or living an average life? Some people think that the world would become a better place for animals if everyone became a vegetarian. ايه تاني يا مستر؟ عندنا موضوعات اللي هي بتيجي في الامتحان. Proposal to build a supermarket in your town by getting rid of the swimming pool. كتير بيجي. Homework طبعا. Living in a city or a country. ايه تاني يا مستر؟ Building a supermarket in the locality. Almost the same. Learning different languages. Hosting a major sports event in your country. وايه تاني يا مستر؟ عندنا family meals. دي تاني مرة جايبها. Consuming junk foods. Testing cosmetic products on animals. انا مش بقول يا ملك، لا ما حدش يفهمني يقول لي يا مستر نحفظ. لا مش نحفظ، انا عايز هقول لكم. اهدوا معايا ليه شويه بس. انا بقول لكم الموضوعات ايه. Parents teaching versus online teaching. better to live in one place all your life or experience life in different places. Buying fruits or spending on entertainment. اما تشتري fruits for your health ولا تروح رايح بيها سينما ولا حاجه. خلاص كده؟ يبقى these are mostly all literally I'm saying all the topics that you might find in an exam. طيب نيجي هنا بعد كده يا استاذي taking a gap year. وطبعا ده موضوع موجود جدا في listening، موجود جدا في writing. اوكي، وعندي taking a gap year وعايز محمد عماد. Would you start reading it? That's the student response and that's my feedback. يلا go ahead.
Is
محمد
it
عماد.
really worth to take a gap year?
Again please, and out loud and slowly.
Is it really worth to take a gap year when you are engaged in various educational and development activities? Although some people regard a gap year a distraction from study, I concur it as a way to refresh the mind.
Thank you very much. يبقى احنا we started with what يا أساتذة? With a rhetorical question. Is it really worth? Somebody would say, Sarah, Ahmad Kamil, Mister, don't we say better? Is it really worth taking? I mean, that's better. But by the way, we still can't go for what to take. So is it really worth taking a gap year when you are engaged in very busy in various educational and developmental activities? So why don't you take a gap year? يبقى here is what? Rhetorical question. After the rhetorical question, we should follow it with what? We should follow it with the thesis statement. Thesis statement. الموضوع ايه؟ انت هتتكلم عن ايه؟ Somebody will say, teacher, isn't the rhetorical question sometimes include the thesis statement? في ناس بتعمل كده. Particularly those who can write like more than one question or a long question. ممكن يعملوا كده وبعد كده follow it with their opinion. طب فين يا مستر اللي هو المين argument بقى؟ المين thesis بتاع الموضوع اهي. Although some people regard a gap year a distraction from study, بتبقى تشتيت للذهن، يعني خلاص أنا بنسى المذاكرة. I concur, I agree. It as a way to refresh what? The mind, okay? طيب يبقى واضح إن هو حط لي هنا الثيسيس ستيتمنت، وبعد ما حط الثيسيس ستيتمنت يا أساتذة يا ريم يا مريم راح حط كمان يا بنتي ايه followed it with what? With opinion. من الاوبينيون اللي هنا حضراتكم نقدر نقول ايه؟ البودي باراجرافز شكله ممكن يبقى عامل ايه يا مستر؟ البودي باراجراف بطبيعه الحال انا ممكن امشيه يا مستر for فقط. لكن انا I can hint to those people who feel or regard a gap year a distraction from study. طب where can we hint at this؟ ممكن في body paragraph number 2. body paragraph number 2 in one of the lines الله أكبر الله أعظم يقول إيه مثلا those people who believe that or who hold the opinion that a gap year might distract students from their studies are mistaken simply because, and then you write what? You write your opinion or you complete the point in a way that you can what? Refute those people point of view. You understand? تقول تكمل برضو وجهة نظرك اللي بيها تقدر ترد على اللي قالوه دلوقتي. You still can do this. Yes, please.
Mister, can you please repeat what you said because I didn't get it.
حاضر. خلاص كده. يبقى انا اقول لي يا مستر ايه شكل الاوبينيون هنا ان انا اروح فور. ممكن يا مستر وانا بكتب واحده من الفور particularly number 2 اللي هو body paragraph number 2 يا استاذ مصطفى ممكن يا مستر I hint to the other point of view للناس اللي قالوا كده وتقول ان هم they are mistaken. طبعا you still can do this. or مستر ما انا ممكن اعمل paragraph الثالث لو في مسافه طبعا اللي هو ايه مستر against for. against انت بتقول وجهه نظر الناس دول اللي بيقولوا distraction وfor you try to prove ان their point of view is wrong. ودايما بنقول عليها ايه الباراجراف ده بنقول عليه ايه مستر؟ افتكروا دي show them up يعني قول وجهة نظرهم وبعدين ايه knock them down. خلاص كده knock them down means what? Prove in what they said is what is wrong. طبعا this is an opinion essay. تمام. طيب في واحد مثلا، انا اقول لكم بقى الاختيارات كلها يا سميه، في واحد يا سميه يقول لي يا مستر، طب هو انا مستر لو عملت كده هيعتبر غلط؟ يعني انا جاتني كده في دماغي يا مستر فور واجنست، وممكن عشان ابقى مقنع جدا يا مستر هبداها كده، هبداها باجنست وفور. يمشي يا مستر ولا ما يمشيش؟ اللي انا عايز اقول لكم عليه something that you have to what and that's some really good news. مفيش حاجه ما تمشيش، بس اقنعه انك انت what you wrote is well developed. الله اكبر، الله اعظم. اقنعه ان what you wrote is well developed. يعني ايه مستر؟ بس انت قلت لنا يا مستر قبل كده ان انا لو هعمل against 4 او 4 against and I don't need to write my opinion في الانترودكشن. انا قلت فعلا كده it's better طبعا، لكن انا اقصد اقول ايه، وانت بتكتب ساعات حاجات كتير بتحصل وما ظبطاش معايا يا مستر 4 4 او 4 4 against 4، فظبطه معايا 4 against. انا ما عنديش مشكله، بس the point is please convince the examiner انك انت كاتب حاجه well developed، حاجه supported، حاجه محترمه. that's the point. انا قلت ايه على الانترودكشن دي؟ انا قلت انها very good.
Yes, Mr. How could we possibly put our lives at risk in the
menacing
menacing activity just to gain some popularity in the society? It seems to me that the idea of competitive sports can be something that will increase our physical potential.
انا عايز اقول لكم على حاجه، الريتوريكال كويستشن از فينومينال بصراحه، عجبني جدا. الولد كتب ايه؟ How could we possibly put our lives at risk؟ شايفين كده put our lives at risk، وده ايديوم يا محمد يا فتحي. in a menacing activity. يعني ايه menacing activity؟ threatening activities، threatening او life threatening activity، خليها life threatening. انا بحب الناس تستخدم hyphenated adjectives. حلوه جدا يا مستر بصراحه، والله حلوه جدا. أنا بقول how could we possibly put our lives at risk in a menacing activity just to gain some popularity in the society، عشان يبقى لنا بعض الشهرة وكده وخلاص. حلو جدا. أنا استشفيت من الموضوع كده إن هو إيه بصراحة، ده هو قلب على ال taking up risk sports ملهاش حل. you understand؟ that's what I felt. لكن يا سما يا حسام، لما جيت قريت يا بنتي الثيسيس بتاعته، الثيسيس ستيتمنت بتاعته، اتصدمت. It seems to me اللي هو رأيه that the idea of competitive sport، أنا ما أعرفش competitive sports إيه علاقتها بالريسك سبورت. competitive sports ممكن تبقى في المدرسة، مش بس هنمشيها يعني ما فيش مشكلة. The idea of competitive sports can be sometimes or something that will increase our physical potential. إيه ده؟ ما أنت هنا you are negatively speaking about what؟ About risky sports، وتيجي هنا تقول إنها كويسة. ففي حاجه مش مظبوطه، حاجه يعني يا شباب انتوا لازم تحسوها. حتى انا لما علقت قلت ايه the two main ideas seem to be conflicting، في صراع ما بينهم. ايه انت عايز ايه exactly يا مالك؟ he doesn't know what he's writing. ده حقيقي. طب يا مستر، هو المفروض يكتب ايه بناء على الريتوريكال كويستشن ده يا مصطفى؟ How could we possibly put our life، ازاي نحط حياتنا في خطر في activity very threatening just عشان بس بعض الشهرة؟ خلاص كده. فممكن واحد يقول لي مستر، طب لا ده انا مش هدخل كده على طول، ده انا ههدى قوي واقول ايه some people regard it as like what exciting whereas many including me feel I mean like what it might be stopped. You understand what I mean؟ او it should be stopped. خلاص كده. جاء عمر وائل قال لي يا مستر should the rhetorical question be neutral or biased like this one؟ انا عايز اقول لكم على حاجه، it could be both. it could be both. يعني حضرتك انت لو هو biased like this one، متحيز قوي ان هو ضد الريسك سبورتس، لازم تكمل وتديني رايك. عشان كده انا قلت لك يا عمر يا وائل حاجه، يا شهد لو انت فاكره، من الريتوريكال questions sometimes I don't need a thesis statement. يعني مش محتاج ان some people believe while others، انا مش محتاج الكلام ده كله من الريتوريكال question. لو هو a bit يا ريم detailed، معايا يارا احمد معايا يا بنتي، لو هو الريتوريكال question a bit detailed، انت بعده يا يارا انت محتاجه بس تحط الاوبينيون وخلاص، your opinion. خلاص. طب حضرتك لو مش عايزه، يعني انا اقصد اقول ايه، لو مش عايزه تعملي كده، ممكن زي ما عمر وائل خلي الريتوريكال كويستشن يبقى نيوترال او يحتمل الاثنين whether or، فاهمان ازاي؟ وروحي حطي لي بقى ايه، بلاش تحطي رايك بعدها كده حضرتك، او لو عايزه تحطي رايك فاين، ما تحطيش رايك. وممكن ببساطه شديده جدا لو لقيت نفسي مزنوق في الامتحان، لما اقول لك انا في الريتوريكال كويستشن يا ترى انت عايز كده whether or not، واجي هنا بعد الكويستشن مارك واقول لك ايه prior to deciding، قبل حضرتك ما تقرر، ها، we should consider the pros and cons of the issue whatever the issue is. ساعتها انت بقى ايه، انت very neutral، انت مالكش علاقة بالموضوع. خلاص كده. فانا اللي متوقعه لو انت دخلت السكة دي، يبقى انا متوقع two body paragraph for against or vice versa. انا متوقع كده. لكن المشكله هنا حضراتكم، عمر وائل بيقول لي rhetorical question يا مستر لازم يبقى neutral if it is argumentative. الى حد ما that's fine، او